Ukrainian Navy Flagship Hetman Sagadachny has been lost in the war. She was reportedly scuttled by her crew. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. Hetman Sagadachny is a famous figure from Ukrainian history. I think around the 1600s, he did some sea sorties against the Ottoman Turks and the Crimean Tatars and a lot of other things. Big figure in Ukrainian history. The Sagadachny is a Krivak 3. She was launched in 1991 and completed in 93 for the KGB Maritime Border Guards. Then, of course, the Soviet Union collapsed. Ukraine got her independence. She was transferred to the Ukrainian Navy and became their flagship. I served on her in the late 90s when I was assigned to the Defense Attache Office at the US Embassy. I was on the Sagadachny in 1996 when she did her first translant to the United States for a port visit. The CO then, the second CO of the ship, was Captain Second Rank Sergei Nastenko. Sergei was a bit of a national hero. When Ukraine declared her independence in August of 1991 on the Soviet Black Sea Fleet he was on, he raised the Ukrainian pennant and declared her a ship of the Ukrainian Navy. He was given command of the Sagadachny in 1995. The ship had a well-trained crew, good officers. Despite some material weaknesses, she was a capable ship. She obviously would not have been able to go up against the Slava-class destroyers of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, but she did a lot of training, primarily with NATO navies. The crew did sometimes refer to her as a show ship. Some of that went on, but she was able to do a lot of things. She was in port in Mykolaiv undergoing some repairs when the war started, the invasion, and from what I understand, she was scuttled by her own crew to prevent capture. I don't have a whole lot of details on that. My time on her was 25, 26 years ago. I don't know any of the current crew. I don't know the circumstances, but obviously she was scuttled in Mykolaiv. It doesn't look like there's any combat damage on her. It's a terrible loss. I did 2 deployments on Sagadachny in 96 and 97. We got to do a lot of cool stuff on the boat, obviously weapons familiarization. The crew always treated me very well. I was always welcome. I stayed busy. It was a good time. It was a very interesting experience. I really enjoyed it. I have no idea what might have been salvaged off the ship. As a memento, I was presented a tea service from the wardroom and a matroshki of a Hetman Pyotr Sagadachny vodka server, Ukrainian vodka server. Great mementos of a great ship and a great crew. I'm sure the current crew has been folded into the ground defense forces and was defending their country bravely. They're doing extremely well from everything I can see. I can wish them God's speed, success on the battlefield. Slava Ukrainu.